Hey, welcome back to another episode. It's been a while, I do know that. I have taken some time to really understand what is next. And I want to do this video to give yourself mm, some gratitude and some space to do the same, you see. Oftentimes we try to find answers outside. We try to find answers on YouTube, on Instagram, or from people, whatever. And I feel that might be an approach that may work at some level, right? May work. But oftentimes for me, it doesn't. So it doesn't work if I'm constantly trying to find an answer online or anywhere else. It's really about sitting with myself. Now, if you have never been able to really sit with yourself because you have been very busy and not really feeling well, right? Not feeling well with taking a couple of minutes for yourself or even an hour. Oh my goodness, right? Being an hour with yourself is a lot if you have not been in practice with it. Or like a full day just for yourself, with yourself, right? Doing who you are, doing you is difficult, right? It's difficult because we get so much stimulation from outside. And this is nothing new for you, but I want to bring you in a process of what my discovery has been the last couple of months while I have been gone from this platform. Now, this is about bringing in alignment uh, your whole being with what is next in your life, right? Without the trouble, without the, oh my God, I did not figure out my life yet. I'm 30 and I just haven't figured it out. I'm 40, haven't figured it out. 50, haven't figured it out. 60, haven't figured it out, right? My oldest client was 94 and she did not figure it out yet. And yet she still had this kind of inner knowing that she did what she wanted to. And I want to give you that little piece too. Now, this is not directly referring to her, but she, once in a while, she brings me a big smile on my face. And I want to share with you a little bit, right? It's like understanding your energy centers and understanding your desires are mostly wired from outside of you. Okay. If you have never been sitting with yourself, you have desires that are not even yours. And that's a hard thing to understand. It's hard to understand, oh, the family plan, not mine. The house plan, not mine. The job plan, not mine. Like nothing is really yours, right? And when you feel into that, when you feel with your heart into those things and nothing feels really true, that's a big pill. That's huge. That's huge to really feel into and start to be like, okay, well, if it's not that, holy crap, what else is it, right? You try to solve it immediately. And at this point, when you are at this stage, it's really about no, it's actually okay that I haven't figured it out, you know? It's actually okay to just take space. It's actually okay to really feel into the nothingness, to feel into I have no clue, to feel into so what? Right? You don't need to prove anybody. You don't need to show that you have it in control or that you are good enough. You don't have to prove yourself to the world, to Mother Nature. Mother Nature loves you regardless. You're loved in this world regardless. It doesn't matter what job you have. It doesn't matter what parents you have. It doesn't matter what certificate you have, what diploma you have, if you've built a house yet, if you have a family yet. It doesn't matter. Uh it's so irrelevant. When you reach a state where you just feel into who you are, those things are irrelevant because you understand that just because you are here, you are loved. Just because you exist is pure love, it's pure being. You don't have to uh, be a certain way, show up a certain way, perform. Okay, this whole performance thing is like, who cares? Nobody gives a dime. If you're dying, nobody cares for that thing. The truth, though, is how did you live? How did you live? How did you show up? Did you do what it needs to uh, to be? Let me reframe that. Did you do what you need to do to be yourself fully, full-heartedly, with everything aligned of who you are, right? With everything. And what do I mean by everything? Listen, our mind, especially here in Switzerland, is fucking big, right? We have our ego that is, I don't know, very huge. Like our ego is tremendously big. We feel better because we have this job, we have this and this money. You know, there are so many people out here that do live after this standard. But it doesn't mean you have to do that. It doesn't mean you have to believe in that. It doesn't mean that's your worth for the next decades. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares for that, really. But you think everybody cares for that. Nobody cares for that. That's a harsh truth sometimes when you recognize that if you're not happy deep inside, right? I mean, you're not happy with where you are. You're not happy with who you are, with all that you are, with this acceptance. If that is not here, what's the deal? Heck, what is the deal? I don't understand that. This is so important. And yeah, it's important for me. But I actually do hope that for some of you who listen to this, understand the importance here. You see, you can please everybody else out there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your father says good job or your mom good job. It is about working with your inner system to get yourself rewired, right? How often have you done something or said something out of an automatic response because you were not able to respond anywhere differently? You were triggered. And with triggered, I mean just something that reminded you on your past, right? It's like, oh, this is the response. You have no clue what to do next. Well, this is it, right? You got almost a bit upset, maybe. Like, how come you don't know? How come you didn't do X, Y, Z, right? How come you're still together with this guy who cheated on you? How come you're in the same relationship, getting really annoyed at someone? But it's this understanding of, it's just showing you what is inside of you. What can you work on to get rewired, to bring your energy centers all in alignment, right? It doesn't matter if I wish here to get a better life, and with better, whatever better means. It doesn't matter if I have my heart wide open and I'm looking for love, like this Hollywood love. It doesn't matter. Because if my instincts are all against men because I deeply hate men, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting anywhere. I have to bring in alignment my instincts, my heart, my values, my brain, all of it needs to work together so that I actually have clarity in where I want to go. If I don't understand where I want to go, and with that, I mean, like, I don't need a 10 years plan. But what about something like, I learn to trust in my way of walking life, my life, your life. And by that, by choosing myself over and over again, and when something shows up, I'm not just doing this. I'm actually consciously looking at how can I heal, but not on a marathon, not on a I need to get it done, but in a okay, there might be something I need to look at. And I may actually be able to take this in with gentleness, with softness. I don't need to be on a fucking healing cycle for years. But I need to learn how my nervous system works, how my body works, how my body stores emotions, how my brain is wired for chemicals, always wants chemicals the same than it has produced yesterday, right? What do I need to know about my body that my reactions change? What do I need to understand about my body to make it soft, gentle, gentle transitions, okay? Gentle change. You don't need to be harsh on yourself. And instead of a 10 years plan that makes people crazy, anyways, makes them crazy because they see the list of the pile that they have to do. Who cares? You will never, if you work like me, a 10 years plan never worked. My business plan did not work out at all. Like, I could have as well just let that be. That the business plan is, I don't know, did not work at all. Like, not even one page. When I look at it, it was complete BS. Completely. My plan of how I would be when I'm 30 completely changed. Everything changed. But how about standing true every moment by moment by moment? If I see that there is something I need to act, I learn to tune into my brain, my heart, my sacrum. Are we in alignment with that choice? Or is there something that I need to feel into? Is this clear for me? Can I move past this? Can I do it gentle? Can I do it with ease? And if so, am I willing to have the courage to step into the new and be okay that maybe it's not a healing cycle for 2 years, 10 years. Maybe it is just this decision. I leave this behind now. I'm willing to let go fully, all the way. All my energy centers are included. Everything is included. I can see that I can move past this. It is about what you set yourself up to. Are you willing to be gentle with yourself, to be soft with yourself, to move into a direction where you are happy with yourself? See, gaining clarity in life means for me, I'm trusting my full path so much that I don't need to know the 10 years plan. I may not want to know actually because it would scare me. But I have my bullet points that I would love to experience. And you will see how the right people, the right resources, how the life around you is actually shifting just by you aligning yourself with who you are and those desires that are truly yours, not your parent ones, not the one from generations before you, but actually really yours, your desires to be an artist, your desires to, I don't know, be whoever you want to be in this life. Yours, yours, yours to step into your power, yours. Feel into who you are and then make decisions based on the alignment that is here. Feeling into who you are and choose from that spot that is actually the most truest to you. You see, if you want to work with me on this, on being more clear in your life, then contact me. If you want to know more about working with me, contact me. You see, we all have options, we all have a calling. The question is, are you ready to hear your calling? Are you ready to take action? Are you ready to step into who you are? But without the whole pressure thing, without the hustle thing, without that whole thing of, okay, okay, okay. And like your heart is like beating up this high. I don't want that for you, to be real. I want you to be at ease, making a choice because you truly want to, because you truly feel it, because you truly feel there is something for you. That's what my biggest desire is for my viewers, for you, for whoever is watching. To make a decision because you feel this is the truth and not because you feel I need to do and act right now, right? Okay, let's close this off by just taking a deep breath in, all the way to your heart, all the way to your sacrum. Feel into this. Feel into who you are without the pressure, without the need of feeling I'm broken. You're not broken, you see. You're on the search, and that's okay.